Welcome back to Speed Society, your ultimate destination for everything fast, fierce, and full of adrenaline. Today we're strapping in to dissect one of the most legendary motorcycles ever built, the 2025 Yamaha V-Max 1700. A bike that needs no introduction, yet somehow keeps raising the bar. With its earth-shaking power, head-turning design, and cutting-edge tech, the V-Max isn't just a motorcycle, it's an experience. But in a world of hyper-naked bikes and turbocharged monsters, does the V-Max still reign supreme? Buckle up, because we're about to find out. The legacy of the V-Max. Few bikes have a legacy as iconic and unshakable as the Yamaha V-Max. Born in 1985, it was an instant game-changer, a muscle bike that didn't just compete, it dominated. The original V-Max was a drag-strip terror, blending cruiser styling with sport bike aggression. Fast forward to today, and the 2025 V-Max 1700 carries that same DNA, brutal power, unmatched presence, and a cult following. Over the years, Yamaha has refined the beast, but never softened it. The 2025 model is the culmination of 4 decades of engineering, staying true to its roots while embracing modern performance. It's not just a motorcycle, it's a rolling legend, a machine that commands respect before you even fire it up. Design and aesthetic. The V-Max has always been about dramatic styling, and the 2025 version takes it to another level. At first glance, it's aggressive, futuristic, and unmistakably a V-Max. The signature massive air intakes and muscular bodywork remain, but now with sharper angles, LED lighting all around, and a more aerodynamic profile, Yamaha has kept the aluminum fuel tank, a throwback to the original, but now with a sleek, liquid metal finish. The blacked-out engine, forks, and wheels give it a sinister look, while the dual shotgun-style exhausts complete the menacing vibe. The seat is low and scooped, reinforcing its muscle bike stance, and the bold, angular tail section ensures it looks fast even standing still. This isn't just a bike, it's a statement. Park it next to any modern hypernaked, and the V-Max still steals the show. Engine and performance. Now, let's talk about what really matters, the power. The 1,700 cubic centimeters V4 engine is the heart and soul of the V-Max, and for 2025, Yamaha has sharpened the beast. With over 200 horsepower and 120+ lb-ft of torque, this is not a bike for the faint-hearted. The Yamaha chip-controlled intake, YCCI, system ensures instant throttle response, while the YCCT, fly-by-wire throttle, delivers smooth, precise power delivery. But don't let smooth fool you, this thing is violent. Crack the throttle, and the front will instantly gets light. The deep, guttural growl of the V4 turns into a screaming howl as the revs climb, and the acceleration is savage, relentless, and intoxicating. Yamaha has also tweaked the mid-range torque for 2025, making it even more explosive out of corners. And for the first time, the V-Max gets a quickshifter, up and down, meaning you can keep the throttle pinned while slamming through gears. This isn't just fast, it's scare yourself stupid fast. Technology and features. You'd expect a bike this raw to be bare bones, but Yamaha has packed the 2025 V-Max with cutting-edge tech. The full-color TFT display is crisp and customizable, showing everything from speed and RPM to lean angle and traction control settings, ride modes. You've got them. Unleashes the full fury of the V4. Smooths out throttle response for longer rides, keeps the power in check when the roads are slick. Safety isn't an afterthought either. Cornering ABS, traction control, and wheelie control keep things somewhat civilized, while cruise control makes highway blasts more comfortable. There's even smartphone connectivity for navigation and music, because why should you sacrifice convenience for power? Handling and comfort. With this much power, you'd expect the V-Max to be a handful, and, well, it is, but not as much as you'd think. The aluminum frame keeps things stiff and responsive, while the fully adjustable suspension, new for 2025, lets you dial in the ride for aggressive cornering or relaxed cruising. The radial mount Brembo brakes provide monstrous stopping power, and the wide, grippy tires ensure you stay planted. The riding position is aggressive but not punishing, with mid-set pegs and a slightly raised handlebar. It's not a touring bike, but it's surprisingly manageable for a machine this powerful. Riding experience. Twist the throttle and the V-Max doesn't accelerate, it detonates. The surge of torque is instant and brutal, pinning you to the seat as the speedo climbs at an alarming rate. The exhaust note is deep, metallic, and angry, turning heads everywhere you go. In the corners, it's more agile than expected, though it's no lightweight sport bike. The electronics help keep things in check, but this bike rewards skill. On the highway, it's stable and composed, with just enough wind protection to make long rides bearable. This isn't just a motorcycle, it's a full-body adrenaline injection. Upgrades. Yamaha didn't reinvent the V-Max for 2025, but the refinements are noticeable. Improved mid-range torque for even harder acceleration, quickshifter, up and down, for seamless gear changes, fully adjustable suspension for better handling, refined exhaust note **, deeper, louder, or aggressive, updated electronics with smoother throttle response. It's not a revolution, but it's a strong evolution *** of an already legendary machine. Who is this for? The 2025 Yamaha V-Max 1700 isn't for everyone. It's for riders who crave raw, unfiltered power over precision handling, want a bike that turns heads everywhere, appreciate a mix of classic muscle and modern tech, have experience with high-performance bikes. Beginners, steer clear. That if you want the ultimate muscle bike, nothing else comes close. Final thoughts. The 2025 Yamaha V-Max 1700 isn't the most practical, the lightest, or the most agile bike out there. But it doesn't need to be. It's a muscle bike icon, a machine that prioritizes thrill over finesse. With its monstrous power, head-turning looks, and modern tech, the V-Max remains in a league of its own. It's not just a motorcycle, it's a statement, a rebellion, and an experience. So, what do you think? Could the V-Max be your next ride? Or do you prefer something more refined? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for more high-octane content from Speed Society. Until next time, keep the throttle twisted.